Hey guys, it's Zinxid and welcome back to my channel. I'm using my iPhone flashlight for lighting right now because it's like dark outside, and I think that looks pretty good from the viewfinder, right? That looks pretty good. Okay guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a story time. It's pretty late at night and right next door is so if you hear screaming, it's because we're actually babysitting some like two little girls, and they're like right now in the living room making a lot of noise. So I had to sit down and record another video for you guys today, and this video is a little bit more because I'm going to be talking about my first time having a sleep paralysis, and it was a pretty interesting story. If you don't know me personally, then you don't know how much I'm really into like the type of like stuff, like paranormal stuff, I guess you could say. It was pretty like scary because I was like not alone, but I was alone in the room that was in this happened, and I'm going to tell you guys what happened and what was the story about. So go ahead, sit down, get comfortable, because this is going to be a ish long video. Well, this story is going to take place in my 10th grade year during track season. And track season for my school is around February to like April-ish. So when this happened, this was like in the middle, so like around March. And it's a really like fun time for me. Like, I was in a good place when this was happening. My life was okay and I didn't really feel like anything was wrong at the moment. So yeah. Oh, that sound is like the air of my room, so hopefully you can still hear me and I'm talking loud enough. So let's continue. So sleep paralysis is when, well, if you don't know, sleep paralysis is when you're sleeping, your body's sleeping, but you're awake, consciously awake. So like you can kind of like open your eyes and like kind of be aware of what's happening around you. Well, when this happened, I came back from track and I was really tired, and I had just seen my mom, and my mom said she was going to be in the next room besides the living room. So it's the living room, my kitchen, and then my mom's room. So the kitchen and the living room is like nothing to really separate them, they're just like right next to each other. And at this moment the door is right here in front of, so the house is, okay, let me explain how my house is. Okay, so the front door is right here, and then we have a little bit of space, and then we have the couch like right here. Okay, and we have another couch this way from the door. Okay, I came to the couch, I was talking to my mom for a little bit, and then she went to her room, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm pretty tired. I laid down on the sofa, and the way I was like laying down is where my head was this way, and the way my head was facing was towards the kitchen. So I kind of like fell asleep on my side, kind of just fell asleep, and I didn't notice I fell asleep. Well, as I thought I fell asleep, and I'm going to say why I thought, because I would like continue why I thought I was asleep. So as I thought I was asleep, or I am asleep, as I'm thinking of it, like this is how I was thinking when this happened. I was asleep, and I was let's say the around the time that I fell asleep, outside, like the window, you can like see, did you hear that, the sound that I made? So you can like kind of see like the sun setting, because it was pretty already late, and the sun is setting, and you know that really golden hour was shining through the blinds, and it was just like a really beautiful like scene that I'm seeing while I'm falling asleep. I felt like I was only asleep like 2-3 minutes, and then I started to kind of wake up in my dream, or like dream, and I was like, you know, opening my eyes, and I started to feel like pressure on me, like if something was squeezing me. And I remember that I was just kind of, you know, like if someone was trying to wake me up by putting pressure on me. And I kind of started to open my eyes, and I'm just like, okay, there's nothing. And then I tried to get up, and my body wouldn't respond. So I'm just here like trying to get up, and I couldn't. I was just laying down there and I couldn't get up, and I felt kind of like alert. Like I felt alert because I couldn't get up. And as I like was kind of paying attention to what was happening around me, I saw the same setting as I fell asleep in. So what I was thinking was that I was dreaming of what I just saw, which is like the setting of the sun, the golden hour, like this really pretty, beautiful, like orange yellow, just like coming through the windows. And I'm just like, you know, kind of trying to calm myself down, because I realize I'm in sleep paralysis, or I just can't wake up, or I'm just having like a really bad dream. I'm not gonna say that I realized I had sleep paralysis, because I didn't really think I did. I just thought I was dreaming, and like in my dream I just couldn't like get up. And as this happened, I start to like see or feel like heat, like hot, guys. I feel like hot, like oven hot, like fire outside, bonfire outside hot, like hot, like you just grabbed the hot pocket out of the microwave hot, like you just touch it hot, like you just grabbed the sponge after you put it in the microwave trying to see if it was a Twitter thing, and then you burn your hand type hot. Okay, so it was like hot, like it was the hottest I've ever felt, and I thought I was dreaming, so I didn't really much pay attention to it, but I feel like I was being burnt, like someone was burning me, and I just started to feel pressure, like more pressure against me. And then like as I started to feel all of this, my body starts to say like, hey, you need to move, you need to do something right now. And I'm trying to, but I can't, because my body's not responding, it doesn't want to get up. So that's when I realized that as I'm looking to the other side of this room, in the kitchen, in the corner, I see this black figure. And I'm gonna say it was pretty tall, because I'm pretty short, so everything's tall to me. So this figure just starts moving around the table and coming closer. As this figure is coming closer, I feel heat, guys, like hot, like more hot, like hotter than burning your hand, getting a hot pocket type of hot. Okay, it was hot, and I felt more pressure against me, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like getting so hot, I need to move, I need to react, and I couldn't. My body just wouldn't respond back, and I was like, okay. And guys, I am a very religious person. If you know me personally, then you know I don't curse, and I try not to like lose my patience or try to, you know, do anything that would just make me look bad as a religious person. And I was like, okay, calm yourself down, because this is just a dream, and I started to tell myself that. But as this thing starts to get closer, guys, like closer, and it starts to get around to the couch towards me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is hot. And my body starts to feel fear, guys, like this is insane fear. I've never felt fear like that ever before, and just thinking about it is giving me chills. And like, guys, I don't even know how to explain this fear. Like, this fear is like, I've never experienced this fear. It's just fear. Like, if I was kind of like the adrenaline when you're like really scared, like you just got scared, or you're like kind of forced to do something you're scared of. I'm like terrified, guys. I'm more than just like just regular scared, just got scared, just like got jump scared from like a video game. No, I was like fear, like this is fear. And it was just crazy, guys. And I really can't describe it, because I've never been in any other situation I can describe this in. And like, I started to think in my mind, hey, like, wake up, this body needs to respond. And then I was like, this body's not responding. And I started singing the song, and I can't remember what song it was, but it was a song that just came to my head. And like, it was like a Christian song, like one of those songs that just kind of gets you moving and makes you open your heart and just like go all out to Jesus and just sing to him. And I started to sing the song, started to mumble it, because I couldn't open my mouth. I can just move my eyes, and I was just humming it and just trying to like let this fear get away from me, guys, because it was crazy. Like, I just needed it to leave. And I started to like kind of start to praised God right in the middle of this because I was just terrified, and I asked him to just please protect me and like get me away from this evil because I don't want to feel this fear again. And I remember just seeing this thing get closer, guys. And it was fear. Like I started to feel really hot, like hot. It's not like cold that I was getting hot. Like I was getting burnt hot. Like you don't understand. Like if I could just show you guys like the heat of how hot I felt like I was burning. And this fear, it was just like taking over my head, trying to make me like kind of try to lose like my mind. But I like soon snapped into it. I was like, hey, no, you can't let this happen to you. Come on, get yourself together. You're a strong person, and you just gotta like talk to God and tell him what's happening right now to protect you from all this evil. And that's what I did, guys. It was crazy, and I just prayed. I remember talking to God, telling him, please, God, just protect me from this evil that I don't know why it's here. And I remember closing my eyes and still humming that song and just talking to myself in my mind. I remember closing my eyes really tight, and then I opened them again, and my body did a quick reaction of getting up. And I get up, kind of like when you have those dreams where you like trip and fall and you just wake up. That's what happened to me. My body reacted by itself. It finally was able to react by itself, and I look around and it's golden hour. And as soon as I get up and I see golden hour and I'm able to move and react, I call my mom. And my mom comes out of her room and she's like, what happened? What's going on? She was kind of concerned because the way my voice was, it wasn't like I was joking. Because when I joke, my mom knows when I'm joking. And when I'm joking, she doesn't come out. She doesn't come out of her room. She makes me go to her. So she came out of her room and she was like, what happened? Like, is there anything wrong? Like, and then I started to explain to her like what just happened to me, guys. And it was crazy.